Chicken nuggets are
before it ever starts. Someone said, I don't eat Tyson chicken nuggets the other day. I think it was Tia. It's like, because they have so many recalls. And I was like, girl, everybody eats Tyson chicken. McDonald's, they're Tyson chicken nuggets. You I don't vibe with no government employees.
I didn't know it was that easy to get rid of them. No.
Shadow up.
Don't worry, I got fired.
Oh, okay.
Discord.
What? My toes? More toe picks?
That's
More
not
toe
what I was
picks.
talking about, but I don't think they got a good story behind them.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies. You are here to distract
I'm
the
almost
enemy.
dead. I need
Trigger
to
the
eat.
alarm. They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Nah, Discord just scans all pictures uploaded to Discord and runs it through their basically system that flags inappropriate pictures. Discord's gonna stop working for me because I'm revealing all their secrets. See, I can't even hear you guys anymore.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
I'm not doing anything inappropriate. Alright. You're not streaming to both platforms, are you? If you get affiliated with the first one, you can't do both at the same time. Okay. Yeah. They don't like it. They get angry.
Life support on the way.
100% skill. 100% skill.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Ooh, lava, lava. Ah. Alright, before I go get lost in this mine, I need to go into it's my luck, I'll lose all of my stuff. I've already lost how to get. Oh, there it is. It's like, I'm pretty sure I passed it, but I don't know where it's at.
Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When you need it, extraction is ready.
I have to say, it didn't take long for Chubbs to mute us. Deafened. Which automatically mutes you, but yeah.
Additional life support has arrived.
Okay. Ooh, my feet stink.
Your job
Feels like I'll
executed.
never leave this place. Da, 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 la, la. Crispy. Ah. I was like, what is Crispy doing? I wish the Warden would give you something other than a Skull Catalyst, because like you can mine that up just naturally. What program are you using? Okay. So you paid for the subscription thing or whatever? Sheesh, I don't even know if there's that many platforms. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. I guess you could live on Instagram and shit too, but ooh, that's a good song. Lift Me Up by Five Finger. I mean, most of the Five Finger Death Punch songs I like, but is that okay for somebody else? Oh no. I'm also not watching, so oh, that's interesting. I can watch your stream in the Discord. God, my voice is awful. That's annoying. There's not a crafting table in there.
Ready to kick bottom. Oh, it is time to go mine in the nether. Which means I need to get some planks.
Gosh, there's no freaking planks left in this world. And that's amazing considering how many planks I fucking made. Oh, here we go. Is there a spare crafting table around here? Da, 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 da. Actually, I think there's a setting in here. Just where there's a setting to keep it from having other people be able to like record you in it. I don't know. Okay. I'm over here. I just realized I'm over here jamming out and shit, and I don't want it to get like flagged for stuff. It ends up just looking like a karaoke. What am I playing? guy's cheekbones look like he could star as a vampire. That's just the vibe I get from him.
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
I need to finish up Sam's enchantment books. Because the other people who got him enchantments didn't really pay attention to what they got him. They totally forgot Thorns 3.
We fought with honor.
Only need one more book. No joke, Apex stresses me out. Yeah. I don't know. It's like people playing League, bro. People almost always complain when they're playing League, but yet they still play it. Example, Casey. Dang it, I need more iron. I don't want to go grab it. I think that might be enough for that. 43 emeralds? Jesus.
Enter the conduit now.
That right here is the option to put things. Grab more food. I'm gonna hop over to Tony's server and chat with Alex. He will be, hopefully. King. I guess I should say Jeff. I just call him Alex. Alright. Toodaloo.
is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone. Hurry, Hunter. The conduit is closing fast. Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Evening. Oh, what about my voice on Twitch and YouTube? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, you're currently streaming. Ah, there you go. Well then. Well, I usually don't insult people's YouTubes. Usually. Oh, I must admit that I haven't been back to Twitch since I streamed on it for a little while. I loved it while I was doing it, but the stress of I've got to go on a schedule just drove me insane. I couldn't handle it. Could not handle it. Schedules, oof, they make my skin crawl. Mhm. Everybody told me I had to do a schedule. Oh, if I could just plan one. Yeah, my followers jumped up real quick because I'm painting Papa, and I just mentioned it on the TikTok, and next thing you know, I had a couple few hundred followers and people watching the stream. Um, yeah. But the schedule is what got me. Maybe I ought to try just being a late night streamer. You know, those people that the folks over in Australia listen to. That's always my fun bit. You know, what are they doing in Australia? Uh, I figure those people, they're on the bottom side of the planet like that, right? They got to have really strong toes. Really strong toes. just leap of logic on that one. Hey, that's just my leap of logic, you know. Otherwise, hmm. Yeah, which is just weird. I always thought that was a myth that the toilets flush backward. Yeah, well, I know water swirls the other direction. I suppose maybe the toilet would flush backwards then. Hmm. I have never paid that much attention to toilets.
All set. Service your weapons myself.
Was this some sort of Laser Knight style MMO? I'm not familiar with this game. I'm not familiar with Mhm. Oh, Warframe, that's was it mech suits, right? Fly around in the open world with rockets on your back or something.
Only under the shadow of death will your true potential shine.
Hey man, I like jump packs.
The enemy is at our doorstep.
Similar.
You must defend our equipment until
Plus,
reinforcements
you know,
arrive.
laser knights.
Infestation. An Orokin weapon that backfired.
Reinforcements are inbound. Hold the line.
So it's laser sword time. Mess with some people. Viber some blades, man. Let's see some stuff die. Right? It's a blue flaming. I don't even know what that thing is. It's rapier. Rapier is how that's pronounced. A lightweight and high-speed sword, good for dueling and quick strikes. They're relatively French. Don't quote me on that. Crystallization. So you're armor-plated, laser sword wielding crystal wizard. Okay. So is this an MMO or squad-based game? For my money, it's not an MMO unless they have a central square or town where you can all stand around at once, ostensibly checking your mail. Every MMO I've ever played has had a central square we can all just wander around in. Gosh, right now I'm feeling a nostalgia moment. I honestly miss City of Heroes. I miss City of Heroes. That had the best standing around square ever. Back. As long as that's getting done. Okay, so you just unleash a hostile crystal upon the world, and whoa, once you whatever enemy You made desert. Oh. Okay. Laser sword wielding, armor plated. Space Knight, Crystal Wizard. Yeah. That would just be ridiculous. It would be just ridiculous, I'm sure. What's it do? Turn you into a vampire? Come on, what else you got? Now that is a weapon of war. Yep, I've seen it whip across the battlefield. A lot of pretty graphics in this game.
Fight on. This test has only
So
just begun.
you've got a flamethrower and a laser sword and an automatic
Continue to
shotgun.
defend. You will be rewarded
And your
for
crystal
bravery.
wizard. Oh, automatic shotgun too.
For the tenor.
Didn't want to oversell them. and the laser sword and the crystal magic. Have we missed anything yet? Because so far, Mary Sue's, I don't know, maybe feeling underpowered. Do you have anything where you fart and the world splits in half? Well, okay. That's just fun. Now, if this is what the players can do, what did the bosses do? Oh, big trick. Ah, bummer. Oh, plus tentacle monsters. I forgot to even ask what the bad guys were. Of course, tentacle monsters. That's only what makes sense. So, you know, what would be expected? Oh, once you get a good one, you're gonna want more than one.
potential blossoms. Continue the arbitration.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Something either very, very good or very, very bad happened to you? Oh, well, sometimes one's beard requires that kind of play, I would suppose. Yeah, you're up in a second window, I think. They do look kind of cool. So what do they do? Okay. So this is select your character, not make your own? Sure. Okay. Pretty cool. Good name then.
I've been thinking, Operator.
I mean, if the name was
I
Dave.
thought you'd want to know.
Mm. Ah. Well, Latrine, the laser knight shotgun wielding crystal wizard. Yeah. Yeah.
The system continues to fall into chaos. Check navigation for active invasions.
Is it heat powers then? It has to be heat powers at that point. That's the only thing I'll accept. You see right there. You see right there. His name was Rust. He could have leaned away from it. That's like my name was Moose, so I went into football. No, your name is Moose. You go into science. Okay, go into science. I want to see a whole lot of large, muscular men hunched over like microscopes. That's what I want to see. I want to see Moose doing that instead. And this guy could have gone a different direction, and he didn't. And frankly, he just went down the same path everyone else did. That guy right there was a follower. Yep. Blast. Oh, that just stings. That's like that could get in your eye. Oh, so like the classic Garuda. Okay. Yeah. Nothing wrong with going with the classics. Mm. The naming guys on this game, they didn't work too hard. They just said, anybody got a thesaurus? What's their main power? That's basically what they did there. Now is there someone named Fuego? uh, Pyro, Incinerato, or similar. I'm just loving the names. Oh, Fire Guy. There you go. Fire Girl. Oh, I didn't want to misgender. That one's got no feet. Where are the feet? With walking without feet, that's. Hmm. Okay. I mean. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And those are like some pointy ass like rollerblades that they're walking on the points of. Ah, okay. So normally she's got proper feet. It's just those are the ones she wants to really go to the bat for walking damaged in. Uh, that was a deliberate fashion choice. She's telling us something. Yeah. Oh, well, in that case, I guess it's all about love. Um, at that point, it's about caring. Oh, a sea pirate named Hydroid. If I'm willing to go on the money on this one already. Does he have water powers? I'm psychic. Not face or anything. Um, and no. Okay. So maybe of that pair, his partner was a little bit on the nose, but ah, Anaros of the Pocket Sand. Oh, Egyptian theme. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if that's cultural appropriation because uh, can he eat an airplane with a giant wall of sand? Because that's what I really want to see. Excellent. Woe unto any aeroplane. Okay, okay. Well, you know, that's not creepy. Um, the one thing I've got to lean into on this one, the one thing I've got to lean into on this one is I've got to give the developers props because with that kind of a power loadout and knowing the names these guys have already come up with, this guy could have been named Sando. Okay, that could have been a thing. All right, they didn't call him Dusty or Valley Guy. No, they gave him an authentic Egyptian sounding stolen type of name, which is great. Well, ah, yes, because everyone knows that teal is the stealthiest color. Oh, okay. So sneaky archer, sneaky sniper. I suppose we'll forgive teal ghillie suit this time. The Gilded Hunters. Hmm. Fancy name.
Cephalon Orders has completed a blueprint. Check the foundry.
He can do it on
You have
accident.
foundry items
I think
ready.
at that point, it's up to
Claim
them to
now.
get the hell out of the
Earliest
way.
convenience.
You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Just in case, you know, it wasn't enough. Loki's got a good suite of abilities there. Yeah. No, no. They didn't even give her an actual tangent of a name. They just took the first 3 letters and gave her that. Really? Really? No. What happened was during the final night of we got to get these named, 2 dudes were sitting in the office, and one of those dudes says, "Man, we got like 9 more of these." And one of them goes, "I don't know, water guys, hydro something." Okay, what about magnetism, chick? Well, man, we've been working on this for hours. We've gone back and forth with all these names. We've got all these great things. What are we going to do? I don't care, man. I just want to go see my kids. Call her Mag for all I care. Write it down. It's over. We're going home. And that's what happened. I guarantee you that is what happened, CMD. That's what happened. Earth powers. Oh, Western shooter. Okay, like handguns. Cowboy. What's your power? Cowboy. What's your name? Mesa. It was in the picture of a cowboy. Illusion and invisibility powers. A stealth character. Ooh. No. Heat. Okay. Illusion. Okay. Illusion traps. Yep. Okay, that could be useful. Not for any of your friends who are trying to be in the same area, because lasers don't give a crap who they're cutting into. Oh, magic lasers. Better kind. I like magic lasers. They're the best kind in combat. That's how I can win it in Call of Duty. Yeah. You know, if my bullets hurt everybody else in Call of Duty, I would just be standing there going, "Yep, #1 kills every time." Let me guess. Necros the Necromancer. Yes. Well, excuse me. Well, it's not resurrection. I'm just beating the heck out of your soul until you give it up and stay alive, because the afterlife ain't getting you, punk. Okay, that could be useful. Matter of fact, my next D&D cleric is gonna do that instead. That's my next D&D character. He's not a prey to resurrect. He's gonna be the kind of person who delivers his healing spells with punches and kicks and slaps. What are you weak? Come on, wake up. You're fine. Get up. You're barely dead. You're barely dead, you wuss. Okay. You see right here, the problem now is that I'm now obsessing over a Dungeons and Dragons cleric who is just plain abusive to everyone, but also a healing focused abso healing heal god bot. But he's mean to you when he does it. He has to be mean. Like Carol Channing, is that the nice lady from Scrooge who beats the heck out of the the Scrooge character there? Yeah. You gotta be nice with a little bit of a strong backhand. Well, fear is a first level necromancy spell in every form of D&D, so yes. If it's chill touch, I quit. If it's chill touch, I quit. Just saying. Okay. Gross extra looting. That is both fun and an advantage. Oh, well, why not bring back the souls of your victims and force them to help you with your crimes? I'm sure that won't earn you any special points in the bad place. No, they're coming for Nezzo. Is that related to Lizzo? Because I love that chick. She got that oomph, let me tell you. Yeah. Wait, Mezzo? Is it mind control? Neza. Nessa. Nesa. I don't know. What is Nessa? Fire. Ah. That's probably the word for fire in a language I don't know. I'm just gonna say, or maybe the god of fire in a culture I don't know. Um, Nitus. He's kind of gooey looking. I like him. It's good to see a gooey Warframe. Well, and being shiny. No. Wait, so there's Nova and then there's Nova Prime who does the same thing. Where? Okay. Okay, so do you unlock these frames through play or are they okay?
What game you talking about? Oh, right. I see.
Oh, I've been looking at your stream. Well, I I lie. I have your stream on one screen while I myself am mere minutes away from accomplishing my own personal godhood on our All the Mods 8 server. Things, yes, they look like peoples of some breed. Oh, okay. Mm. And is it a community project to put them in, or is it just anyone can upload? Ah. Well, let's hope so, because otherwise, why are you selling your skin? At that point, you'd just be devoting all of your time and effort to giving away skins for a video game company to make money. If they didn't give you your portion of the skin, that would be terribly wrong. Next, is it time travel? Oh, is it deleting things? Oh, okay, what does Nix do? Of course. Oberon, my friend. Yeah, these guys, they're always fun. Does he do anything fun? And some robo thighs. What's with the jumping there? Octavia jumper, are they? Oh my dear, it's Sonic Powers, isn't it? Octavia doesn't have loudspeakers or some other stringed instrument theme. So what are the what's this noise-based person or stringed instrument-based person there? So sound-based. That's what I just said. Yeah. Thinking at people. Well, yeah, they really weren't stretching for names, but at least they got some unique abilities, you know? Oh dear. It is the ghost powers. Yeah. Oh, laser tips. Yeah, tips. Okay. That was different. It was a different mental image when I first heard you say that, friend. Laser tips. That's pretty cool. Like 10 lasers out your fingers there. Something totally. Well, you got it per arm, you know. Oh, they only got one laser arm? Oh, that's cheap. The designer should have gone for double laser arms. I don't care how big it makes the hands or how big you got to do the batteries. Those are laser hands, man. Let the disco ball shine. Let me guess, running into things? Well, a tank named Rhino. Okay. So he doesn't actually run into things. Oh, so he does run into things. Oh. Shockwave. Well, you know, I only know a few things about rhinos. That they weigh, like over 3 tons. They are big, beefy fellows. So if a rhino weighing 3 tons comes landing, it's going to make a shockwave. I'm going to guarantee you. Okay, but it'll be okay because rhinos got really crappy vision. And oh wait, no. Again, I'm back to the animals. Which one communicates through pooping? Rhino, not the robot. The rhino. Okay, sorry. I go on tangents sometimes. Siren. How are they spelling siren? Well, it's not quite siren, but it might be close enough. Is it ocean? Okay, what is it? Siren. Oh man. Okay, that's reminiscent of a real live nerve gas. I didn't think that was a little bit, you know. I didn't think that was a little bit wrong, you know. The time. You know, I did a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I played a woeful, lost fellow named Bottom. He was a nice enough fellow for a drunken lout, you know, had a bad time, ended up in a bad way. But I do not believe the Fairy Queen was dressed like that on the stage. What was you there? Hmm. Very bad. Oh, that just sounds mean. I like that one. because they're harder to hit. I know why. Well, that's got to be useful. Tiny little fairy flitting around. I mean, is your hitbox that much smaller too? Because that's a real advantage in game. Yeah. I mean, you get a high-speed tiny hitbox. Oh, I stopped talking anyway. Uh, oh, your stream's gone all pausity right now. So, what do they do? Oh, you're back again. Uh-huh. Oh, so they restored the three things. She's Norse style battle maiden type, I assume there. Looks like somebody you don't want to mess with, mainly because they're willing to wear that out of the house. I mean, maybe at Comic Con or you know, Gen Con. Oh, I didn't go to Gen Con this year. Next year, it's a definite. Well, you know, why do you need that kind of collar? It seems like it'd be limiting. I would take the collar off quick. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's like a Black Widow type of thing. All right. Grade your own shields. Well, you know, if you can follow up on that, it'd be useful. Uh-huh. Well, sometimes you need the claws with the slashy. That's all I got to say about that. This is the guy with the baseball like grenading. Let's see, I gotta wait for the stream to catch it. Oh, they're just beefy. Serious boof. Serious boof. Now, this guy's got a lot of fashion going. I mean, it's a lot of fashion right now. I mean, a lot. This guy's pulling off villain energy. You know? I don't know. I think he'd be cooler back in the black. You see, at this point, it looks like he's just trying really, really hard, and he's got to keep it clean. Oh man, since there's no way it's electricity because the writers here are so original, I'm gonna go with anti-electricity powers, which don't involve shocking anything at all. Um, oh, of course, because electricity and super speed are. It looks like he'd be neat. Looks like it'd be fun to play. It's, the names. It's like. You think maybe they were just named by AI, and the AI was like, prompted with, get an appropriate name with some of these prompts. Yeah. That's kind of tight. Of course, that shooting through the shield thing, I did that with Overwatch. They had a hero there that he throws up a shield and then you shoot through it and it gets boosted. Very difficult to pull off, but if you can, oh, very nice. Helps the whole team out. Mm-hmm. You know, the Wukong, the Immortal Monkey King. It's. I'm sure you're allowed to steal anything you want, but the Monkey King, why not? I don't know. You'd have a say. Yeah. Well, the Monkey King, they don't think that they're stealing from them. They're just like, we love it. We love being represented. Maybe. Uh, if they have one based on Native Americans, I'm gonna get irritated because it seems like they're just really, really stealing the we're gonna lift this whole thing right up out of a culture, right up out of a storybook. You know. Yeah. The Iron Staff does good stuff. All right. In the same night, it looks like I'm going to get the Aldermod Star, and I've decided to make an infinite storage part just so I don't have to worry about this storage thing again. I think I'm winning Minecraft tonight. And you know what I'm going to do once I've got the Aldermod Star here on our community server? I'm going to lord my power over everyone else. I'm going to be like, yes, I have infinite power. I do. I'm not going to share it. Well, maybe one of my peasant frequencies. Go ahead and turn to channel green on your flux plugs. I'll give you that much. Really, I use the heck out of Chubbs' antimatter setup he's got over here. Yeah. All right, what else you got here? Zaku. Oh, he looks pretty cool. He's like patched up wires and such there. Ones look like that, they're usually much more dangerous. And he's probably sentient. And when the movie comes out, he's probably going to be the main character. He's got other people's powers. Well, that's useful. Greetings, Mr. Hydro. Does he have a flying ability? There you go. Mm-hmm. You know, without knowing anything about this game, I feel like I only know one thing. The developers need to hire somebody who can come up with better names. And by scientist, Frosty McChill, the cold powers of the Class 9. Of course, yes. It's just. It's like when you pick up a paperback, from some street place or some rando. It's like, oh, this has got a cool picture on the front, and you find out you're reading a terrible novel with all the names just spell out the plot points. The mysterious guy's name is Edward Nigma. He's the Riddler, isn't he? Sorry, I'm a DC guy, but I still had to pull that one out. Yeah, it's like that. Oh.
Ready to kick.
I once read a novel. It was something about werewolves having a dinner party while people were being murdered or something. And the main character, the young adult werewolf who was torn between two men and the life her mother wants versus the life she's born to have, etc. Their best friend, the second guy, was Brian. Brian Trayer was his name. Now, Brian Trayer, he was the good guy, the whole thing. He kept showing up in the nick of time to save her. Brian Trayer was the very best person in the whole novel, all the way up until, strangely, it turns out he was the bad guy the whole time. Who would have thought that a guy named B. Trayer would be the bad guy? You know, I never figured out how that novel ended. I threw it away. I never found out how it ended. Once I figured out Brian Trayer was the bad guy, and I was like, wait. Like page 1, I'm like, that's just, nah, that's just gotta be a coincidence. Yes, he is. There you go. I was just done with it. Just done with it.
Hello.
Hello.
What?
Yeah, he's streaming. Don't worry, he's only streaming to, like, you know, you and me. But, you know, he's streaming. It's okay. Don't say any curse words, otherwise YouTube will demonetize.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're not monetized? Oh, well, at that point, it's okay. If you cross streams to me, don't link any curse words because I don't want to get demonetized.
He's like, I like to make money.
I like money. Yeah, I got monetized on Twitch my first night. I loved that. I was like, it was like a welcome home. I love those people. Twitch is.
This is you have like 100,000 followers.
140. 140.
Reinforcements available.
Yeah.
Do you choose to
I wouldn't
leave
want to
now,
underestimate
or
my
continue
own
fighting?
bragging. But thank you for doing it for me. Hydro.
Next time you need 10 million.
Hey, at that point,
then you're like Demo Ranch and shit.
I can get Demo Ranchy. I want to get Demo Ranchy, but I don't think I can get Demo Ranchy with my paintings. I'm gonna have to get something Demo Ranchier. Okay.
Well, he branched off and started like building houses.
Oh, yeah, he's got Vet Ranch and Off the Ranch.
Yeah, he was a veterinarian, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen some of the videos he does with the saving the animals? Where they're all messed up and they're like, this animal is gonna die, but then next thing you know, he's working with them and they're sewing their faces back on. It's like,
yeah. Well, I've watched it where he went to a third world country.
yeah.
Which is a very wild thing to do because they're wild as fuck.
Now the best bit about Demo Ranch and that whole bit there is, you know, he's making that good YouTube money, but he's also putting a bit of it back in, you know, and not in the way that Mr. Beast is doing it, where he's making all the money specifically to give it away, and then he's using it as a tax dodge. I am pretty sure Mr. Beast giving away millions of dollars to like build villages and stuff. That's great, but what's his angle? Because he seems like too nice of a guy that he must be like eating chickens live or something, you know? I'm like, this is the kind of guy who hangs from the ceiling at night. I don't know what his deal is yet. But I hope he doesn't eat children. I mean, they're not big enough. I mean, okay, the meat is nice and tender when they're small, but you grow them to full size, you get a better dinner. You can stock your larder on 1 or 2 teenagers.
It's a little
I mean,
teenager. Okay,
not that I
it's
eat
a little
children.
harder to beat up a teenager.
You don't let them get too old, you know. That's the time you get to send them into it.
For the furnaces, what?
Yeah. My teenager's 17. I haven't yet even threatened to send her off to camp or anything. Don't even know what.
I don't even know what camps are anymore. There used to be a thing in the 70s, like there was camps everywhere. Like there was like a summer camp you could send everyone to. Now, it's like there is no summer camps anymore. It would literally be a vacation for the kids. You have to send the kid all the way to California to go to camp. You know what I mean?
That's about exactly how it is. Where, I mean,
at that point, you're just like, you're pretty much telling them we're gonna give you a vacation. Camps used to be where parents sent their kids because they couldn't deal with them over the summer, and they had friends there and they learned something. So, you know, it was a win-win situation.
I always thought it was for overprivileged children. You see, when I was growing up, we didn't have a dime, not one. So we had, you know, everybody's always talking about underprivileged children. So my mom always figured there must be such thing as overprivileged ones too. And that's where we went with those guys must be. Yeah. Those kids that go to camp, those are the overprivileged children.
Overprivileged children with their parents. That's what it was. Parents
Yeah.
were kids in the summer, so they'd send them to camp, which wasn't the worst thing. You know, they looked at it as, well, at least they get friends.
Yeah. Very much that. Yeah.
So they don't do that. Actually, that would be kind of cool. I mean, I'm sure my kid would love to go to camp, actually.
You know, there's
Now, you'd have to send them to somewhere like the Ozarks, or somewhere wild.
there's a camp near my town. They go for I think a week, or at least they did before the pandemic. And there's one in Indiana that I'm aware of that is for kids with disabilities. And you know, that's true.
I can't send him to a camp where he's the best fucking basketball player.
Are you kidding? Some of those kids. Oh, I saw a teenager in a wheelchair dunk a basketball.
Transfer is still holding.
Yeah. Okay, went off the springboardy thing, the trampoline, in a wheelchair.
What?
And dunked. Yeah.
Landed on the wheels or like?
He went off the trampoline, ramp trampoline, in the air, dunked the basketball. Okay, don't say if your kid doesn't have a disability that he's gonna be able to beat them, because some of these disabled kids gonna whoop some ass. Yeah. Well, I think most kids should be fighting kids in wheelchairs in general, which is why there are some a-hole kids in wheelchairs. You know, imagine there must be at least one kid who's like
the a-hole kid in the wheelchair is the one gonna fucking beat him up.
who's like, what are you gonna do? I'm in a wheelchair, and then he like push people around. What if there is one of those kids?
Dude,
You know,
the
a
kids in
bully.
the wheelchairs, their arms are gonna be strong as fuck, dude. I'm pretty sure that kid you're talking about that was able to go off a wheelchair and dunk a basketball.
Yeah, that dude.
He's probably pretty upper body built, okay? And that guy punches you in the face, you're gonna go down. You know what I mean? One hit. So.
Well, if you're going to be athletic, it doesn't matter if you've got a disability with your legs or not. You're going to get out there and, I mean, chin-ups. And at a certain point, you're strong. You're going to be strapping weights to your chair and holding the chair onto your legs and be like, let's lift the whole damn thing.
Well, the whole thing is they don't even have to do that. Every day is upper body workout.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
But
wake up and you work your upper body by walking in your wheelchair like your hands. And once you get there, you pull yourself up into your wheelchair, working your body out. Just trying to go pee, bro. You know what I mean? And then everywhere you go, you're wheeling yourself around. Some of them don't even want help getting upstairs and shit. They will fold their fucking wheelchair up and climb their ass up the stairs.
language, Stephen. We're on stream. We don't want to get CMD potentially demonetized later on.
Well,
Yeah, they'll dig up his history, be like, you lose.
they'll watch this, like it, and then the other ones that aren't.
Extraction is ready.
You know what I mean?
Unless you can
They'll
handle more
start
of the
with
enemy.
this one, and people will start watching it.
Keep
and then,
fighting.
You know,
Another
that's why they do a
opportunity
lot
to
of the
extract will
YouTubers
appear
do
soon.
really wild things on demonetized channels. Again, I'm going to reference to Demo Ranch. Most of his are demonetized
Oh yeah, well he uses a lot of guns. And...
because of the guns. Yeah.
Okay, I have a business idea. I want to put together YouTube safe shooting targets that won't get people demonetized, but still do the exact same thing as like the zombie bodies and stuff. Well, no, for real guns, same ceramics, same bones, same things there. Yeah, but not in like human shape, you know? Like a shootable crash test dummy that YouTube won't be like, yeah, that's gross, that was violence, we can't have that, and demonetize it.
Sometimes they just do that for zombies. You like Hitchcock. The way Hitchcock goes. You ever seen Hitchcock?
TikTok. Wild Bill or someone else?
A guy, an older guy, just as famous as Demo Ranch, who doesn't do crazy shit. He's doing exactly what you're supposed to do. He literally, yeah, he's an old target shooter guy. Maybe he was military, I'm not sure. But he's got a whole range in his backyard. He's just a guy with a range in his backyard that likes guns. And he made a channel and people would like come over and give him guns to try out, and he would give them a true rating on the gun, on the action, the fire, the smoothness, how it feels, how it shoots, how he, what he thinks, you know. And he took off because the way that he was talking about these guns was like the most legit way that anyone could play it. It became information on the internet. You know what I mean? Like right. You were gonna go buy this certain gun, and you went and looked it up on YouTube. You'd watch Hickoff review it. You know what I mean? He would tell you exactly what he thought of it. Man has shot millions of different guns. It's not like he's got to see the product. You know what I mean? He's done the thing. Like, I'll listen to this guy. And he's not being weird or stupid about anything. Like, you know, as much as I love Jim Ranch, he does a lot of stupid things for fun.
I like it when he shoots things that you wouldn't normally shoot. Like how many cans of pudding will stop a 50 caliber?
Yeah, but it's content.
Yeah.
This guy's content is literally... It'd be more like something you would do, I don't think. You know, because none of his stuff has been demonetized. He literally just talks about the guns. He has them all laid out properly. There's mainly camera out there, but they're all on the range. All of the targets are little metal chickens, or circles, or half bodies, shapes. You know what I mean? That are painted. You know, painted.
Attack us, we will.
And they're all steel. And he's got a whole range ranging from 100 meters down.
So he's got a regular, full-on, straight-up professional style setup, and he treats it in a professional style setup way.
Yeah, as in like unlike you see on the
as opposed to Kentucky Ballistic.
Yeah, where they're throwing shells in the air, catching them in the shotgun.
Yeah, where they're firing cannons at cars.
Yeah.
Kentucky Ballistic is fun.
I do like Kentucky Ballistics, and he did almost die. That was one of his most famous videos of that.
Stuck a thumb in it, man. Okay, so Hydra, I have I think done it. I think it's set up. Can you see my screen?
I see it, but I don't know what it is.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue
This
fighting?
is the Aldemadium Star.
Continue
This
to
is the
defend.
ultimate accomplishment.
You will
This
be
means that
rewarded
I
for your
have beaten all the
bravery.
mods, or at least the ones required to make this.
You have to make
Once I
that?
flip the switch, well, I filled it myself. Once I flip the switch, with any luck, it will turn into an Aldemod Star, my very first, which I will use to make creative power. I'm going to make 19 of them so that I can make infinite B's worth of Aldemadium Stars, and then I can have as many as I like. Now, here's the thing, though. I need stuff. Yes, what's that is the Patrick Star. You have questions, CMD? No. The only way to reproduce them without doing them through this version is the B. Now, putting the B together, not hard. It just takes 18 of these. That's 9 to make a block for the to make the B, and 9 to make a block to feed the B. All right, I'm gonna turn this on. Let's make a star. Hopefully, don't break, don't break, don't break. Don't break. Infinite cosmic power. Alright.
ATM star.
ATM star. I have
Done it.
I have done it. I'd already gotten all these. And I have this. And now I've got to get all these so that I can prove that I have all the power. I've had it. And look, I got a trophy.
And a bench. Put it right there in the middle. Oh, you have a whole bench in here.
That sword is so fucking awesome. I mean, freaking awesome.
These are here, folks.
Words coming in of so many of you being your best
I
self.
did.
Nora is just beside herself with admiration.
My apologies. My apologies. Normally, I do not curse on stream. And normally I use this voice on stream at all times. Because that's awesome. Okay, that's just like in the middle of the room now. I'm sorry.
I was thinking about putting it right underneath the old Modium Star Maker. Right in the front of the building.
I was thinking universe.
Right there, but not. You can leave that there. You can put it in front of it. Okay. That's cool too. I was thinking put it in front of the door.
Well, right here. Then we've got the yeah, and it doesn't block the doors in any way when we come running in.
Yep.
Oh, now I gotta get more stuff to put in my mission.
And that just gives you the trophy for that machine above it. You know what I mean? That machine gave you that trophy. I think you might as well use it.
Okay, so now I
Technically,
need.
you gave me that trophy, though. I mean, you made the machine.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Continue to defend.
Okay.
You will be rewarded for your
Papa
bravery.
Hmm.
Join me in inviting you.
Alrighty, I'll go up down there.
Real quick.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Let's go on the offensive. My warframe is strong.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
Hello. They're coming. We didn't come back because you left, so we was like, why be in you? You know?
Yeah, welcome back. Well, they weren't
Oh,
really
you don't.
secrets. You see, in my state, certain things are legal, and we were discussing those certain things that are legal in my state, but not necessarily in all other states, and therefore not legal under most YouTube terms of service. Twitch also doesn't like us talking about such things. But given that my state's one of those great states where America is free, we had to go talk about it in another channel. I hope that's... Son, I'm trying to talk about freedom in a way that doesn't get anybody demonetized. But yes, we're talking about the green, the ganja, the weed, Mary Jane marijuana, the beauty, the puff, the smoke, the magic dust, the things that make it good. Yes, we're talking about the weed, sir.
He knows nothing. Nobody can learn, but they think they already know.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Please be responsible. Please consume responsibly.
Yeah, no shit.
Always consume responsibly. Now, honestly, boys and girls, weed is amazing for Parkinson's disease. That's all I'm going to say about it. We need to find a way to put this stuff into a pill so that people like me can just take a pill and not have to deal with, deviants like most of my friends.
I can. No, I can make
Hey.
a pill.
Actually, it wouldn't really be that hard.
Yeah, he knows too.
Probably would.
He,
Yeah,
he was there.
Well, I make my own edibles as necessary.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Basically, that's all. And ours, my son's grandpa has Alzheimer's and doesn't eat, and he's on one of those cannabinoid pills that gives him an appetite.
THC pill. Yeah, it's a THC.
Yep.
That's what it's called. Yeah, my friend had them. They didn't work, or at least not for me.
Well, hopefully they make Pops hungry. That's all I'm aiming for there. For Pops.
I'm already fat, so I don't need to be fucking hungry.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? That's the last thing I need is to keep eating, bro. Like, let's about we stop.
It appears.
I feel hungry though.
I developed the diabetes several years ago, and I said, no, I'm not going to die of that. Went on an immediate diet, gave up sugar, gave up all the fun and joy of my life, and let me tell you, I miss sugar so much.
Listen,
but
I
that
was
change in
ready
life
to
made
do
me.
that when my girlfriend got pregnant and told me how diabetic she was, and put a little thing on her arm, and takes 5 insulin shots a day. I get it. And I seen what's up. Like, I seen what she has to do. And I'm a big guy. So I was like, I probably have diabetes. Alright? I've eaten enough sugar in this year would give a normal man diabetes. Okay? And I went inside and got my finger pricked, and I was completely normal. I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I went outside and ate an entire bag of Sour Patch Kids.
That's fat.
And then went back inside. And by an entire bag, I don't mean a little 1-serving bag. I mean a 5-pound bag of fucking Sour Patch Kids. I ate almost the entire bag, dumped the sour sugar in my mouth, and then walked inside. About 30 minutes later, got my blood sugar taken. She was like, oh my, it's like 125. And I was like, is that normal? She was like, well, what'd you eat? And I was like, an entire bag of Sour Patch Kids. She was like, how many? I was like, I don't know, like 400. And she was like, oh yeah, that's actually great then. She said my blood sugar would have been like 370.
That's actually great then. Why?
Like, yours is only 125? She was like, you still should stop doing that.
Oh.
What do you mean? Now you know you can.
I do know I can, but that's not a good idea. Every 3 months, you can do it whenever you want, buddy. I'll even send them to you, but it's not a good idea. I think I gained 2 pounds from that bag. Like, I'm on the kick now. I'm gonna slow down and try and like not eat before I go to sleep and do all that shit again. I've lost weight. I've gained weight. I've lost weight. It's wild.
I've recently inherited a drawer full of snacks.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like snack cakes, really good ones.
Yeah. Get rid of them. Don't keep them
No.
yourself.
I gave a lot.
Nah,
of them
man.
away.
We put them on we put them in a pile on the desk
They're gone.
at work, and then people will see this big ass pile of Hostess cakes, and they'll be like, "What is that?" And you'll be, "Death snacks. You want some?"
Huh.
And they'll look at it and they're like, "No." And then they'll just continue to look at it, and then you're like, "Are you sure?" And they'll be like, "What's in the pile?" And then they'll come look at it, and they'll be like, "All right, give me one of these.
I'll take that. Yeah.
I'll take that." Like, man, yeah.
Well, no
yeah.
one wants to be first one
They
into
s-
the pile.
What do you mean? I done raided the pile.
Yeah.
I got
The
I
guy
got shit put back.
He put a giant pile of Hostess snacks. I was like,
This guy comes in with like 6 different boxes of Hostess cakes.
just dumps a big giant pile over in front of our computers, right there in front of our manager. I looked at him. I was like, "I'll take most of these home. Don't worry." He's looking at me like, "That's how we get ants around here." I'm like, "Yeah,
No, man, they wrap Death snacks. Shut up. They'll be gone. You know how many pie heads work here?
Yeah. Everyone was coming up, fucking going, I'm high as fuck. That's awesome.
Take you a zebra cake. Shut the fuck up. Have a nice day.
We're good for morale.
Good for morale.
For sure, dude. There's so many kids that probably shot that place up already if we weren't there. All it takes is that one different kid